So welcome back to another Wuthering Way content, and inside today's video, Kuro Game has released Galbrena Signature Weapon, including the base stat, the stat, the passive, the material and stuff, all this good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump in. But first of all, I want to talk about the design first. Damn, just look at this. I would say this gun, hands down, the best pistol gun that we ever got in Wuthering Way. I would say like this, like the best gun. You know, all the other gun, these guys can see only use one gun, like one pistol. This is two. So this like why you already just based on the design. This why you already. This is like 2-in-1. Like legit, this is like a 2-in-1 package right here. You buy you only spend one time and you get two guns instead of one. Just think of it. And also, like it just looks straight up beautiful and stuff. Like you can see like the lighter skin and the blue skin thing. It's just like so perfect. Like imagine your katana, imagine your Morphe. I imagine your I forgot her name. Carlotta. Yeah, imagine your Carlotta using a pistol. Yes, imagine she just like straight up pulling out two guns from her ass and just straight up spray. It would look so cool, like just seeing her using two guns. You know what I mean? It's just straight up cool. So without further ado, let's jump into the base stat first. So base stat level 90 1, we got this basic attack right here. I don't know if this is like a high basic attack or low basic attack. I literally don't pay too much attention, like legit. And we got crit damage stat instead of like the crit rate. So okay, that's 50 crit damage. That is a lot. So let's jump into her, her weapon already. So attack is increased by 12%, 15%, 18%, 21%, 24% upon dealing echo skill damage. Gain this much percent damage. Heavy attack amplification for 6 seconds. So she gained literally this attack right here when she used her skill. You mean using her echo skill, you get heavy attack. So I'm pretty sure every character use echo skill. It's not limited only just her. You can give it to Katona. You can give it to Carlotta. She can use that easily. First of all, you just pop up her echo skill and you're gonna get this heavy attack amplification bonus. But I'm pretty sure Carlotta and Katona are gonna benefit that much from heavy attack. But right now, it's only for Galbrena, you know what I mean? Upon dealing heavy attack, gain 20. Oh, so gaining more stuff for echo skill. So this like either way. Like if I use echo skill first, I get this. If I use heavy attack, I get echo skill. So one way or another is good. You can swap around. You don't have to do like echo skill first. You just have to do like a heavy attack, and you just get this much bonus for the echo skill. Really have more damage amplification on each stack is capped at 24. I don't know what that means. I think just like this damage bonus right here, just like cap on this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's fine. While both effects are active, dealing damage ignore this much. So ignoring 8%. Ignoring 8%. Is that am I reading this right? Or this what I mean here right here. So let me do the math quickly. So you only get one stack, right? There's no like max up to for 5 stack or something. It just like gives 6 seconds. That modification on each stack, each attack. I don't know what each attack mean. It's capped at. So the damage amplification on this two right here is capped on 24, which is basically it already shown. Am I reading this correctly? while both effects are active, so ignore. So I would say there's like a more general type of pistol, you know what I mean? Like it's well, you can say it's not general because it's focused on echo skill and heavy attack, and you know Colada doesn't benefit from heavy attack. I don't know, I don't have her, but I'm pretty sure most of her skill is involved with intro skill, E skill or liberation, something like that. I'm pretty sure there's no heavy attack at all. And Katona is more involved with arrow erosion, right? And Mortifi, who would give Mortifi a DPS gun? That's the problem. Who who can use this more? I don't know who like what DPS use anyone other than Katona and Kalada who use pistol. You know what I mean? So yeah, and this are the essential metro. This is like a quick one. We just like it's simple. It's simple to understand. Simple like that is better. It's simple to understand than signature weapon when you have to use her liberation or something like that. And this is also easy to trigger. You can say you're gonna if you like this design, I would highly use it. I would highly recommend it on buying it because look at this stat right here, crit damage, and you're gonna get this general attack right here. It's not like who said that the general attack one is just like base attack and stuff, but the effect and everything is like so easy to trigger. You just use like if you can use echo skill and doing heavy attack, that's already bonus already. Like I would say like the lock behind doors is heavy attack. If your DPS in the future, your pistol DPS is gonna use heavy attack, this is gonna be like the second best in slot option because everybody using heavy like echo skill, and if the next future character who use pistol and do heavy attack damage is gonna benefit from this one. Like legit, it's gonna benefit from heavy attack. And if you do heavy attack, you're gonna and you still gonna get the echo skill damage. So, and if you apply this bow, you're gonna get 8% ignore defense. It's like a lot. It's like a lot. 8% is a lot, right? Please tell me that's a lot. Anyways, is it a must pull? Before I say it's must pull, let's jump into the alternative. What weapon should we use on Galbrena? So we're back at Withering Way, and yeah, that's only 3 pistols so far. There's our golden 5-star weapon. I'm pretty sure Static Smith is like a good free play option because of the high base attack. You can see the high base attack. It's like 40, is like 47, so high base attack, and also crit rate. So it's easier for your DPS like Galbrena building up the crit rate damage, you know what I mean? But the passive, I would say the passive is a bit lame because Static Smith is more like a support. Like just read on this. Increase energy regen by 12.8% in incoming resonator attack increased by 10% for 14 seconds. Stackable up to 1 time after the wearer casting ultra skill. So in order to proc the passive of Static Smith, you have to swap off from Galbrena. You know what I mean? You have to swap off from Galbrena to your next support on getting this. So I would say there's more like a Katona or like someone who use pistol on like Mortifi. I would say like Mortifi will be a big deal for Galbrena because I'm pretty sure Mortifi buff up like heavy attack, and if Mortifi use this, those buff gonna transfer to Galbrena, which is good. I don't think this like beneficial a lot if Galbrena use this because Galbrena not gonna have this 10% attack bonus. The only thing that Galbrena gonna get from Static Smith is this high base attack and crit rate. And yeah, that's like the free play option. I would say the next I would say like the alternative if you don't want to use Galbrena signature weapon is gonna be the Last Dance. Tell me if I'm wrong because you're gonna get the 12% attack similar to what Galbrena is, which is the same as 12%. But every time intro skill or resonator liberation in its cast, resonator skill bonus increased by 48% for 5 seconds. So I'm pretty sure, I know this is not like a heavy attack stick or an echo stick. It's more like a skill damage stick, you know what I mean? But you got the crit damage though. So yeah, you still got the crit damage. Let me see how maxed out. Oh, that's a, oh damn. So that is a high. Okay, so Galbrena weapon is a high base attack weapon similar to Static Smith, but the crit damage is lower compared to the Last Dance. So trade crit damage for attack. I'm pretty sure you can proc this. If you have the Last Dance, you can technically still use for Galbrena, because just pop up with your intro skill, use your ult, then she's gonna like do some basic attack and skill like 1 or 2. Still gonna get this like 48% damage bonus, if you know what I mean. I would say like this is like the best second slot option, or you guys can correct me on this. I'm not a guy maker anyways. I would say this is not. If you have this, sure, yeah, I would say sure, use it. The only thing that you're gonna benefit from a lot is crit rate, the crit rate stat, and this attack percent stat, because you're not gonna proc arrow erosion damage at all. You're not gonna proc any of this. Legit, you're not gonna proc any of this unless you wanna do something crazy with a Katona and Galbrena move, which I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna use it. You know what I mean? If you wanna get the arrow rest, which is, forget about passive. If you have this, sure, use it for stat stick, for the crit rate stick. But I'm pretty sure this is like the better option. The Last Dance scenes, you know, you're gonna get at least something on like something bonus or passive for your Galbrena instead of your Static Smith, which is only getting energy regen. I would take attack then energy regen, you know what I mean? So let's see the 4-star option. 4-star, I'm pretty sure like this the best, technically the best 4-star option right now. I would say like, okay, this is the best 4-star option, but not free to play. This is the Battle Pass weapon. I'm pretty sure this too is the Battle Pass weapon, which is technically the best weapon free to play or 4-star option. You say what I mean? We got this attack right here, which is lower compared to the clapper right here, which is 37. There's only 33. But we got crit rate, and you're gonna proc all this passive right here, dealing, basic attack, heavy attack, this something like that. So of course Galbrena gonna benefit from heavy attack and basic attack. Yeah, it's gonna buff up. This is also good too, but the one thing that this thing is bad, not good as this one, is the base stat and the crit rate. This only attack and like lower attack too. But look at this. When hitting a target with basic attack or heavy attack, increase the resonator skill. Well, let's say forget whatever I just said, like 5 minutes or 10 seconds ago. Forget about it. Yeah, this is literally for Colada. So forget what I said about this. This is the best one right here. Best Battle Pass weapon right here. And this one, I could technically say good, because of the high base attack. This thing, sure, because just use your skill, just use your skill and you get 10% damage bonus, which is for 16 seconds, which is a lot. So technically this, I would say this is good as well, right? She used her skill some, like Galbrena also used her skill and her enhanced skill in order to go to the demon mode. So I would say this is also a good first option. This thing, sure, if you want, you only get like 12% for 8 seconds. But I'm pretty sure this is like the better option. You know what I mean? Like higher base attack and stuff. This thing, no. This is more like a Colada, like a Colada weapon for free play option more because of interest skill and skill. Galbrena also benefit from technically a bit of skill, but it's not gonna benefit more if it's not echo skill or heavy attack skill. You know what I mean? This thing, no. I would say this is like a high risk, high reward right here. And there's no way you're gonna dodge all those boss attack, right? Like taking no damage. Are you serious? Taking no damage for only 12% for 5 seconds? I would say nah. Change that thing. That thing's trash. And there's like the support weapon. Gotta I don't know. Yeah, so technically the best free play option right here, I would say this. Galbrena gonna be the best. Her signature gonna be the best, of course. Second one, I think is basically the last dance, cause of, you can say, the crit damage, and this thing you can proc a bit. You know what I mean? It's better passive compared to the static myth. And the third one, the best option is the static myth. Then maybe, or this one for the stat stick. But the passive is just like, you're not gonna got anything from this passive though. You only use this for stat stick, just to be honest. So maybe give this to Mortifee would be better, because you're gonna transfer this 10% attack to your Galbrena, which is technically better. And this is gonna be the best 4-star option. And the free play, like the real free play one, I would say is this one right here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, she's gonna proc her skill anyways. You know what I mean? She's gonna proc her skill anyways to enter the demon mode, and this lasts for 16 seconds, which is, Galbrena gonna take up like really like long, long rotation. I would say like 14 seconds. Is it 14 seconds or 15 seconds? I maybe forgot. I like around those times. So she's gonna have a lot of uptime on this one too. So yeah. So back on our topic right here, I would say that is not a lot of option for Galbrena that much, like legit, because this weapon is like only like the only weapon that have echo skill and heavy attack, and while you can see all the rest, there's none, because nobody using echo skill and heavy attack. Only this one and the BP, the new battle pass weapon. If you have the battle pass one, sure, use that, done by this. But if you don't have it, yeah, that's gonna be tough, because most of the weapon that we just have right now is mostly used for stat stick. Like legit, it's only used for stat stick. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. To keep it short, if you love this weapon, just buy it, or try your chance out. You know what I mean? Try gamble. Surely cool game would give us like in the next temple, like legit. Like, to be honest, like I would say, like I would try to do like a 20 pull for fun. Yeah, for fun, because this weapon just straight up cool, and also the high base attack. And I would say like this also future proof. If the next pistol DPS uses heavy attack damage M or something like that, this is the second best option slot, because you're gonna get echo skill anyways, you're just gonna get the heavy attack. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's all for today's videos. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.